Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. A wonderful capture of a turbine in one of those cloudy days that my husband was driving and I was just by the passenger seat, so I took a picture of it. The contrasts of the clouds, the textures, and the lines that go against those textures. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share Psalm 19 verse 3. It says, "People ruin their lives by their own foolishness and then are angry at the Lord." Here's my poem. Why blame God? Why do people tend to blame others? It ruins us when we do it to one another. When we point to someone to blame, it just reinforces the feelings of shame. Why blame God for something you did? Why do you do the things he actually forbids? Don't destroy your life by fault finding. Live in his truth and choose to stop sinning. Here's my essay. It is human nature to point fingers to someone and not be responsible for the consequences of our own choices. It takes humility to be able to admit the wrong we've done and move forward with a mistake that we caused ourselves to experience. Ownership to material things is very easy to do, but taking responsibility for our own actions involve a spiritual maturity which only comes from having a deep relationship with the Lord. I find it childish to blame God for things that we are dissatisfied or angry about. It is a picture of a spoiled brat having a tantrum fit to get his or her own way. But I'm sure that if we can be honest, we probably have thrown fits ourselves maybe once or even more in our lifetime. The Bible says that if we blame God and get angry with him, we are only ruining our lives. Prayer. Lord, give me the humility to admit and take responsibility when I am wrong. Reflection. When was the last time you blamed God or someone, and what resulted from it? When I moved to Canada, because my first husband, who I was estranged now, married to my second husband now, I was so desperate to get out of a very tumultuous, corrupted government in the Philippines, and that was the turn of the century in 2000. But I didn't leave until 2004, so I was really struggling and was so tired of all the corruption and all the politics going on, and not being able to it was tiring to live a life of a rat race and not get any help at all from the government when I paid my own taxes religiously as well. So because I wanted to save myself, and I wasn't a born-again Christian then, so I was doing things on my own self-effort. So I did find somebody to marry online, and he came to the Philippines and he married me, and I came to Canada, and it turned out that he abused me. So, but I think that even at the point of making a mistake because of my desperation, God still used that so that he could pull me out of that place, so that he could actually make me focus on him and make me deal with all the anger that I have actually stuffed or denied for over 50 years. So when he brought me here, I was so angry. I think I was angry for about 10 years or maybe 6 or 7 years. And I kept blaming God for all the things that I was going through. And it wasn't good because I just went more and more angry and more bitter. So finally, God pulled me out of that anger, and He showed me the plan that He had for me, which I couldn't see because I was so angry to see it. And so that's what happens when we try to blame somebody. We miss out on the blessing that is being given to us, or we miss out on the things that we have. Because when we're bitter, we focus on the things that we don't have and we want to have that. So I assure you that my blaming God and being angry at God didn't do me well. But it brought me on my knees. It brought me to a point of being humbled and needing Him, and realized that I had so much idolatry and I had so much things that I did not even really focus on Him for all those years in my life. So I'm thankful that even at my mistake, God used that to work things out for my own benefit and for my own good, so that I could spread His kingdom to other people and be a witness to the amazing things that He has done for me. Thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Have yourself a blessed day, and try not to live in bitterness or anger or blaming. Don't go into the blame game. It doesn't do you any good. Thanks for watching again, and stay blessed.